And here we go, guys. It is officially morning 11 here. Now, throughout the night, guys, unfortunately, I wasn't really able to do too much behind the scenes, pretty much. I was waiting for all of this meat to spoil, and, well, we got 50 seconds ready to go. So once that happens, I think we'll basically just go ahead, throw everything in here, and we will get this started. Then the next thing we're going to do, of course, is head straight over to the campfires there. We got a couple of dodo eggs ready to go. We'll hatch those, and we will see if the Moshops can actually kill them and basically get the prime meat needed. Now, I did realize, literally 2 seconds before the morning chime went off, that I forgot to turn off, what is it called? Friendly fire or whatever? So, may actually have to jump over to the menu. We got 10 seconds left here, and of course, I'll show that off on the settings, kind of what you have to do and everything. On top of that, too, I'm actually realizing our axe and our pickaxe are a little bit broken, so I do want to go ahead and repair those before we head on out. I probably want to repair the bow too while we're at it, just to get that out of the way. Look at that. That is a total of 39 right there. Let's go ahead and make that. Now, throughout the night, guys, I did end up getting myself a level. Not exactly sure how it happened, but here we are. I am going to go ahead and put that into weight yet again. I think I want to get up to about 500 weight, and then at that point, we'll start looking at some other stats. Now, in the meantime, let's have a quick little look here and see what we've unlocked. Couple of stone things, Packy Rhino. We do have access to the water jar, which is actually really nice. I think I will use some points for that, which is kind of interesting. I'm literally using half our points for that. Do I want to go ahead and also do the crossbow? We have 20 points left. I feel like the crossbow would be pretty good. So let's go ahead and get into that first. So first things first. Bam, thank you. I will take that also. And I will need a little bit of stone. So you know what? Let's go out on a quick little stone spree here, and while we're actually in this menu, let's see if we can repair this stuff. Can I repair you on the fly? I can. We have you. Awesome. Can I repair you on the fly? I can. And can I repair you on the fly? I can. Perfect. Okay. So you're going to go back in your slot. You're going to go back in the brand new slot. You're going to go back in yours. And you're going to go back in yours. And as we're kind of doing that here, let's go ahead and get some stone. We do have a dodo egg over here, funny enough. Yeah, this is kind of what I was talking about, that I was like, at the beginning of the series, I'm like, well, why would I get dodos? I'm not even looking at kibble, and yet probably should have been doing that straight from the beginning. But it is what it is. You live and learn, right? Even after all this time playing ARK, there's things that you do learn, which is one of the reasons why I really like this game. The fact that, hell, we've been playing this game on the channel for 6 years, I want to say, and there's still a lot of things that I don't know about this game, which is kind of crazy, right? Not sure. There's not a lot of games out there that you can honestly say that you've played that long and you don't know every single thing about it. But that being said, guys, let's head straight over. Let's go ahead and make this water jar. I think we have some crystal inside. I hope we do, at least. But the biggest thing now is making that cementing paste. And then, like I said, we'll probably have to jump over to the menu screen real quick. Let's put you in there, let's put you in there, let's put you in there, and we can make a total of 12. Okay, so you know what? Let's do it this way. You first, then you. We have 2 crystal. Is that enough to make the water jar, or is it 3? Shoot. It's 2. Perfect. Okay. We'll need a little bit of hide. Yeah, I'll just take the whole thing with me. It's not that big of a deal. It's not like it weighs much. And there we go. All right, guys, we are officially in the water jar business. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of funny, like, when you're playing early game like this, it's like there's certain milestones that you hit that you kind of get excited about. You know, getting to the metal tier, that's certainly a milestone. Getting the water jar, getting the spyglass. Obviously, the spyglass is relatively early, but it's still pretty cool. Doing your first cave is definitely an interesting milestone. Getting your argent, obviously a rite of passage. It's nice having those little milestones that you can kind of go with along the way here. But what was I going to do next? So we have the eggs. We need Sally to basically... I think we're going to test this with only 1 egg. Now, by the way, would you go ahead... Too cold. Okay, so... Let me jump over to the menu screen. Got to turn off friendly fire, and I'm really hoping that'll also apply to the Moshops. We'll have to see what happens, though. So give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. And while I'll show off the settings while we're over on that screen. Now, of course, guys, we're here on the menu screen. If you guys want to pause at any time to take a look at these settings, you certainly can. Not going to go through these because, again, I've went over these settings so many times. So if you guys are interested, I have plenty of settings videos on my channel if you want to check that out. But the one we are looking for is this one right here, Disable Friendly Fire. If checked, friendly fire among teammates, tried dinos, and tried structures is disabled in PvE. So we're going to go ahead and click that. And we're also going to make sure, are we currently in PvE or are we in PvP? We are currently PvP, so I'm not sure how that's going to affect anything. Worst case, we may have to come back into this in order to go ahead and put us into PvE, so then this applies. But we'll have to see what happens. Let's jump back into the game and see if that worked or not. All right, so now that we're back here in game, let's throw one of these eggs down. Let's get the fires going and see if that's enough. It is certainly enough. We got 1:37. While we are doing that, there was literally something that just came to mind that I feel like I should do. Maybe repair this just so we can get another bola. You know what? Let's head over here for a quick second because I do want to see what do we need to make a campfire, because we are going to need at least a campfire. 16 stone, 12 thatch, and 2 wood along with flint, which we have plenty of flint, so we're good to go there. Do we have any more stone left? We have 4. Okay. I guess that's okay for now. Let's grab a little bit of stone, grab a little bit of wood, grab a little bit of thatch. Because the idea is once we basically get on the boat, I literally want to have everything ready to go. So let's get a little bit of that. Gonna need a little bit of wood. I'm pretty sure we have wood and thatch and all that on the boat, so we should be okay at this point. But if not, we do have a tree right there. We got thatch, we got wood, and I can make 2. Perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking to do here. Let's make 2. And then what do I need for a bola? Hide and fiber. Okay. Fiber, hide. And let's go ahead and make 1, just so we're at 10 across the board here. Yeah, besides that, I think we're looking pretty good. Level up available. Awesome. All right, moment of truth. Is this going to work or not? Now, the idea is I think I want to kill it and then use you to harvest it. Now, I believe to harvest it... You know what? First, let's try with you. I am going to click left trigger. There we go. And left trigger again. Left trigger again. Did you just harvest it straight away? Uh-oh. Where'd the dodo go? Oh my god, did it push the dodo underground? It killed it. Oh shoot, that's a problem. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me go into ghost mode and see if it actually pushed it under the ground or it's just non-existent anymore. All right, normally I don't do cheats or anything, but let's see kind of what happened here. Oh god. Okay, yeah, no, it's... I don't know where it went, but it certainly is not here anymore. Okay. Okay. I guess here's what we're going to do then. I'm going to go ahead and demolish these. Because with the resources that we get back, we should pretty much be able to make another one. And I think we're just going to rinse and repeat here. And actually, this is the reason why I did want to kind of test this out prior to. Because we're going to throw the campfire up here now. I'm wondering with the little bit of extra room potentially that we have, maybe that won't end up being an issue. We'll see what happens here, though. Okay, so let's throw you down. Let's also chuck you. Perfect. Let's light, and hopefully, there we go. 1:39 left. Okay. All right, no. Definitely good that we tested this out prior to. I'm wondering if I should also go ahead and kill it. Why are you so heavy? Oh, because of all my stuff. Duh. Okay. That's fine. But yeah, looks like we got to level up too. So let's go ahead and put that into weight again. And we'll go from here, guys. Hopefully, you know what? That egg is a little too close. I'm going to push it back just a little bit just to play it safe. But yeah, just want to experiment now because, of course, once we get the Raptor and everything, yeah, time is going to be of the essence once we actually pull this off. So, yeah, kind of want to have this whole test run figured out. So at least once we do get our Raptor, we can figure out exactly how we're actually going to pull this off. And depending on how much Sally ends up getting here, I may actually just go ahead and maybe do 2 eggs here on the island, and then we'll literally just throw all of that meat inside of the Parasaur and kind of keep our fingers crossed that it doesn't end up expiring before we do come across a really good Raptor. And by the way, what level are you? 60. Okay, I was going to say, haven't seen you before. So, all right, this has 20 seconds. Anything else I need to do here in the meantime? I guess we'll get this loaded just in case. And by the way, because we now have the crossbow, probably makes more sense to switch these up. Crossbow is going to give just a little more torpor. Does a little more damage, but that's okay. And here we go. All right, so should I imprint or should I just rinse and repeat? I guess we'll try it this way this time. Okay, so now that it's there, okay, this actually might work. 3, 5. Oh no, it's eating it right away. Yeah. I could have prevented that. Okay, well, we know it works. So this is how we're going to have to do this. We're going to have to throw 2 down, which in the meantime, that means you guys are going to have to breed again. And by the way, might as well get our picture now, if we can. What's a good angle? I don't really want the Phiomia in the picture. Yeah, got to think about thumbnails, guys. Maybe right there. Maybe that's okay. Toggle the HUD. Let's get low if we can. And back up, and hopefully the fingers move. No, they're not. Oh, there we go. Okay, so if we go forward. Okay, there we go. So let's do it like that. Editing, Sean will figure it out. And yeah, we're good. Yeah, we'll figure it out from there. No big deal. Okay. All right, back up here. Are we like... Okay, we're at 9 o'clock. Okay, I feel like we're running really behind in this episode already. Starting to get a little panicked here, but it'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. All right, Sally. You're going to do what you were meant to do, which is eat this. And you know what? In the meantime, maybe we'll just go ahead and get you some berries in case you do end up eating all the meat. There we go. Cool. Okay. I know, you can barely move now. That's okay. Yeah, it's because we have all this stuff on us. All right, Sally. Follow me. And the dodos are ready to go. Okay. So, Sally, I'm going to line you up, like, right there. Going to put you on passive. Okay. Okay, so we only ended up getting 2 prime meat from both of them. This is going to be rough, guys. Oh my gosh, this is like not working. At least the way that I kind of assumed it was going to work. This is just not working. I think it's also, too, the levels. I think the levels are playing a factor into this. I think if we ended up getting higher level dodos with the babies being higher levels, that might end up helping get us more. But yeah, let's go ahead and put some of this stuff away just so it's not like weighing us down. But yeah, I do think that's ultimately the issue. So maybe between the episodes, maybe I am actually going to have to start potentially breeding these to get the higher levels out of them. Because, yeah, this is going to be rough. Alright, but in the meantime, we could take that 2 prime. We could take that. We can take that. By the way, I'm also using the left trigger attack. That's the one that should pull more prime. But if I put these on you, what are we looking at here? We're looking at a 44-minute spoil timer. Now, what if I throw it on the canoe? An hour and 50 minutes. Okay, so actually, it's better being on the canoe. I kind of assumed having it on the Parasaur was going to be better, but you know what? You're still doing okay, right? Yeah, you got 7 seconds. Okay, did you guys lay an egg? I don't think you did yet. I wonder if I didn't even put you guys on breeding. Okay, so this is a level 73. I only got 1. Could we pull off getting a raptor with only 3? Prime meat. What if I ended up just taking a couple of eggs and using my pick? I feel like that would get us... Oh my god, they're not even breeding, are they? I thought I put you on mating. I didn't. Alright, well now they're going... Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Sally, I think you're useless. At least for this. You're good with fiber, but nothing else. You did get a level, though. Let's go ahead and put that into weight. Yeah, let's do weight. And then we got another harvesting level, so we can do that again. Did that work? That did. Okay, sounds good. But yeah, I think this is how we're going to do it. So we're going to have the dodos breed. They're going to get us eggs. We're going to then basically just go searching. We need some water. Going to go searching for them. We're going to find a raptor, hopefully. Knock it out. Go ahead. Hatch the egg. I'm like trying to figure out how we're doing this. Kill it. Use the pick and hopefully get some more? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, really, Sally is just... Started out as a really good tame in the series, but now it's just like... 58%. Oh my gosh. We're going to be to noon before we actually leave here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, let's think. Which direction should we go for raptors? Should we head down that way and then kind of head down the little river that runs through there? Or do we go that way? Now, that way, we could potentially have raptors, but we could also have allos and sarcos. If we go down that way, we could have theries and carnos. I think theries and carnos is probably going to be a little bit easier to maneuver. So I think that makes the most sense. Which I know is kind of silly, but that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm going to go with. Come on, lay the egg, guys. Thank you. Give me the eggs. Give me the eggs. Okay. I'm going to turn you guys off of breeding since we're leaving. I don't even know if it makes sense to bring the Parasaur anymore, because I kind of assumed the Parasaur was going to help. You know what? It's better to have some form of defense. Is this Parasaur staying with me? I think it is. Yes, it is. Okay, good. Okay, first things first. Got a blue drop coming down. We do have a blue drop coming down over there, though. But is that going on land or in the water? It's noon already. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm not even going to bother going for these blue... Ooh, that's on land, though. Okay, maybe we do head this way. Because at least we can get the drop. If there's no raptors over there, at least we get the drop. And then we can come back and get that one and then head that way. All right. This plan's going to work, guys. This plan's going to work. This plan's not going to work, is it? Oh, man. Or is that drop that's like... Looks like it's on land, but it's in the middle of the water. Shoot. I think that's the drop that's like in the middle of the water too. damn it. All right, well, we've already committed. Let's go. Let's give it a shot. Kind of stinks if we end up losing this tech parasaur. Oh, you know what I meant to do between the episodes? I completely forgot. I was going to get names for these guys, wasn't I? Ah, shoot. Maybe between this episode, guys. It'll happen eventually. All right. So let's keep going here. Let's use a little caution, too. There's a Dodicarus in the water, which is not a good sign. Because that seems pretty rare that would be a thing. Where did it come from? Why was it in the water? All right, we got Pteranodon. We have Trikes. We have a Carno. We have an Ovis. Oh my god, we have an Ovis straight ahead of us. We have Microraptors. Oh, shoot. I forgot about Microraptors. Well, the Ovis is done. Okay, you know what? This is going to be a bad move. Let's go. Let's go back. Yeah, this is going to be a bad move. Nope. We are going to err on the side of caution. We are going to go the other way and hopefully not end up with Carnos. Shoot. Yeah, Microraptors is another big thing. I completely forgot about those. And you know, we would end up getting knocked off. And I hate that they spawn in groups. I always hated that because it's like, you'll never get attacked by like one Microraptor, right? It's like you get hit by a Microraptor, then all of a sudden you're swarmed by like 6 of them. Or they all decide to like jump at you at once and it's just like a barrage of them coming at you. Ugh. Let me know down in the comments, guys. What do you not like more? What is worse? Microraptors, Ichthyornises, or Pegos. You know what? We'll throw Pegos in that category too. I would say out of the 3, we got a standing shark over here. I would say out of the 3, Ichthyornises are the least worst. Yeah, out of the 3. Because I feel like they're kind of easily avoidable. And especially once you get like more inland, like you never really see them. As long as you're not near any bodies of water. But like Pegos can just spawn. The thing is with Pegos and Microraptors too, you don't really see them all the time. Oh my god. I miss ASA loot. Oh, that's annoying. By the way, guys, we are unofficial loot for this series, so it's just set to default 1.0, so that's why we're getting all this bad stuff. But if you guys are keeping up with the ASA series, we are also on default on there too. We're at 1.0 with that, which just shows you the massive difference and the massive work that they ended up doing with just making loot drops better at the end of the day, because, yeah, little crazy if I'm going to be honest. But yeah, I guess it's a good thing knowing that we have an hour and change of spoil time for our prime meat, because just to give you guys an idea, the whole day typically is about 45-ish minutes. It's actually making it really convenient with doing these episodes. Because once it's nighttime, all right, episode's over, and it's usually about 46 to 48 minutes or something like that. Of course, if I do kind of like a beginning intro like we did in a previous episode where we ended up going all the way back to get Sally. That was a little bit longer, of course, but nah, it's been actually keeping it pretty consistent, and it's been making it really easy to edit, I will say, from the content creation standpoint. This series has been a breeze in that sense. I think the only hiccups we've really had, of course, with recording is the thumbnails, you know. We got a Diplo. Not that it's a problem, but it's just like... You know what? We could get some prime from that, though. Was the piranha coming after me because the parasaur's here? That's interesting. Huh. Okay. All right. Now, would it be a good idea to get off the boat here? I think it is. And we're just going to take the Parasaur for a spin right now. Because I just feel like it's going to be a little bit easier to be able to kind of maneuver. Oh, speaking of which, yep, there's a ferry. Got a couple of calicos. That's kind of interesting. And we got monkeys. What level are the monkeys? Level 10. And level 10. They are male and female, though. That would be kind of interesting. They get scared? No, they didn't. Okay. You know, you gotta love ARK sometimes, you know, because it's like, if I didn't mention anything about raptors, you know there would be a million raptors over here. There's always a million raptors over here. There's usually an alpha over here too. And it's like, now that the game has sniffed that I'm even thinking about raptors, they're gone. They don't even live here. They're gone. They don't exist. Ugh. Hell, we're seeing horses before raptors. Watch, one of those is going to be a high-level horse, too. You know, this is how it always works with me. Level 10. A level 5 horse. Okay, well, opposite there, unless we were doing the level 5 chat. Another monkey? Which, speaking of which, guys, is it me, or why is nobody voting for the Mesopithecus for the TLC? Like, literally nobody. There hasn't been a single vote. There's a ton of level 5s. Oh my gosh. Whoa, wait, Raptor. 25. Ooh, Tech Raptor. Tech Raptor. Okay. All right. You know what? It's not a good level, but it's something. Now, the problem is I need to do it like this because the Tech Parasaur would get absolutely destroyed. Okay, so it's 2 raptors. You're the alpha, or you're the good one. You know what? No. Okay. 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 So you knock out 55. That's fine. Probably one more shot and you should be good. One more shot and you should be good. Oh, God. Okay. Now you... Oh, shoot. All right. It's eventually going to come after us again. I'm totally okay. I'm okay with waiting. There was another raptor over there. Okay, it's all the way down there now. Interesting. Where did the raptor go? Oh, it's right there. 60. Up here comes the raptor. All right. There we go. And you are out of here. Cool. Okay, so where is our raptor? Where is our raptor? Come on, give me the thing. Okay, it's right there. Cool. Okay, so why do you still have the alpha? Oh, shit. I don't like that it still has the alpha aura. But here's what we're going to do. Is ours a male or a female? Too close. And too close. Okay. Doing real good with this. There we go. Okay, perfect. Now ours is a female. Shoot. Because we have this oh, that raptor's dead. No shot. Level 15 out of 10 against a level 60. Ooh, it might be able to pull it off. If it does, maybe we lure it over here and knock it out over here. I mean, you know what? 2 raptors wouldn't be too bad. And you know what? We have a Diplo here. So we could get some prime from that. What level are you, by the way? You're level 10 also. Okay. Yeah, welcome to the... Oh, there's a Spino. Oh, there's a Spino. And that thing spawned in... Oh, no. Please, Stegos, take care of the Spino. What level's the Spino? Watch, like 150. 15 Stego against a 15 Spino. Oh, shoot. That's bad. That's actually really bad. And the raptor died. Great. Alright, well. Wasn't meant to be, I guess. What's going on with you? 10 seconds. Alright, so here's the hope. Shh. No, there's no way to recover it. Wait a second. Did it give me a prompt or no? Alright. I don't want to lose this one, guys. I'm going to quickly go into ghost mode again. Let's see if we can get this. If not, we just have to move things up a little bit. Ah, there's water straight away down here. Damn it. Alright. Well, this is why we brought 2 campfires. And this is also why we got 2 dodo eggs. Okay. You in the meantime. Okay, so you should be pretty good right here. Of course. Of course. Of course, there's an alpha. It's only a 15, but still. Alright. How is the Spino doing over here? Because we are going to have to get back to our canoe at some point. There's the Spino. Swell. Alright, can I get around the Spino is the question. We got a Tech Parasaur over here. Level 30, not bad. And you know what I think we're going to do? Once we get back to the canoe, I think we're just going to pick it up too. I don't know. Does picking it up make sense? But yeah, as I was saying before, guys, with all the creatures that need a TLC, am I missing something? Did the Meso already get a TLC and it's not allowed to get another one? But I don't remember seeing it on the list, which is why I'm a little confused. But I remember hearing from everybody. All right, so let's grab this. But yeah, honestly, not entirely sure why the Mesopithecus isn't really getting any form of love when it comes to this. Maybe I don't know, maybe I'm thinking something wrong. Maybe it did get a TLC and they just forgot to mention it or something. I don't know. But it just seems really weird that it's one of those creatures that I feel like for the longest time, like the longest time, literally everybody always complained about the look of the Meso, I think one of the things that I don't necessarily like about the Meso either is I like the fact that it can That Spino better not get any closer, please. Oh, it's going after a Theri. Interesting. Okay, that might end up being a pretty interesting fight over there on our hands, but I feel like it's one of those things that the Meso can only unlock doors when there's no roof, which is really strange why that's a thing. I feel like I should be able to throw it through a window when it should be able to actually go ahead and do it. And on top of that, it can't do it past stone. And it's like, well, what the heck's the point? Like, if they ended up upgrading that where it can get through pretty much any... I thought the Raptor was getting attacked. Oh my god. Like, if it can literally do it through any form of door, I don't know. I feel like that would be a nice TLC for it. Plus, looks-wise, they just look... They don't look good. But that being said, guys, here we go. Hopefully this will work out. Okay. All right, and we got one raw prime meat. Okay, so you know what? Screw it. We're just going for it. Hopefully 4 is going to be enough. And if not... There we go. Raptor is ours. Perfect. Okay, you know what? Let's get you in the light for a quick second here. Because maybe I can get the thumbnail done now. That would be great. All right, editing Sean will figure that out, but there we go. Okay, I gotta say the colors on it are really nice too. We are looking at 680 in health, 255 stam, 182 in weight, and 172 melee. Yeah, we're not looking that good on this guy. But it is what it is. We actually pulled it off, which is really nice. Gonna want to demolish you and figure out exactly what we need to make the Raptor saddle. Now, we certainly and should have enough points for this. It's just a matter of... I know we're already at the level to unlock it. There we go. We need 65 fiber, easy. 20 wood, easy. 110 hide may be a little more difficult, but I think we might be able to pull that off before the end of the episode here. You know what? Sorry, Iguanodon. All right, how much hide did you get? You got 21 hide. I don't think you can really pull it off against the trike. No way. Okay. What else can you kill here? Oh, you can kill this parasaur. No, don't. All right, come back, Raptor. Let's see what else. Where is that Spino, by the way? Because you know what? If that Theri ended up killing the Spino, that is a decent amount. I think the Spino's dead. It is. Okay. And there's the Theri. Okay, what level's the Theri, by the way? 30. Interesting. Okay, so... we're going to have to be a little bit careful with this. I'm going to have you guys stop here. I will run up and do this. Because you know what? The Spino might actually have some stuff in it, too. Yeah, you certainly do. Okay, you have the Spino cell. That's it. Was that... No, it decomposed. All right, so I ended up getting... Okay, so we're at 62. Not bad. What level are you? You're 15. Okay. I want to see if we can get this saddle done with. Nobody harvest it. Let me do it. I feel like I get a heck of a lot more hide if I do it. And there we go. Cool. Now I should be able to make the raptor saddle, and we can. Now the moment of truth. If I throw all this stuff on the tech parasaur and throw this on the raptor, okay, we can move. Cool. Now, granted, we have literally nothing on us. So let's get the basics and see. Maybe we're going to be okay in this weight department. We may have to add a little bit more weight to it, but if I wanted to add the food, I wanted to add you. I wanted to add you, and we could take you away. All right. Can you move now? You can barely move now. Interesting. Okay, now granted, we can take 15 pounds off right there, or 15 weight off right there. So that's not too bad. But yeah, things are going to be a little bit slow here. But guys, we ended up getting our first raptor of the series. Really excited for this one. Finally got something with a little more teeth. Now granted, yeah, not going to be a heavy killer for us. Not going to be a heavy fighter. That was interesting, to say the least. We still didn't kill it? There we go, okay. But look at that. That is literally our movement speed right now because we're just so weighed down. That's so oh god, this is a 140. Yeah, definitely don't miss this. The fact that you have ants that can pretty much kill you, that's insane. Sorry. All right, well, anyways, guys, gonna take a little bit to get myself kind of situated, get myself back over to the island here, but I think we're looking pretty good. I think the biggest worry is going to be trying to get 2 creatures on the back of the canoe, but we should be okay. In worst case scenario, if it doesn't necessarily work out, I may head back over with 1 creature and then just have to come back across and get the 2nd creature and rinse and repeat. But we should be looking pretty good here. What is our current time? 21:07, so we are just about to hit nighttime here. But guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the episode here because at this point it's just a little bit of traveling and everything. Obviously, if anything interesting happens in the next few minutes as I'm making my way over, of course I will show that off at the end of this one. But if nothing happens, guys, that's going to wrap up this episode then. Hope you guys enjoy this one. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. We do also offer... Jesus. Oh my god, they attack so quickly. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Parasaur was killed. No! What the hell just happened? You've gotta be kidding me. Hopefully the cargo can just deal with them, because I really don't want to have to deal with them if I don't have to. Come on, Carbo, just deal with them. I know it's about nighttime, guys. But now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get the stuff back, along with getting the raptor back. Wow. All right, guys, bit of a sacrifice there. That's... I'm speechless. Well, guys, that's going to wrap up this episode. Hopefully there's nothing else that happens. I mean, who the hell knows? at this point, right? Is the Carbo actually going to, like, kill the Troodon? Like, what the hell's going on here? Certain things we're going to have to take back with us. I think all this can kind of just stay. Maybe that. But besides that, yeah, that's kind of it. Now the Raptor can't even move. Okay, Raptor's just got to follow me. And, yeah, we're just going to make a sprint for the water and everything, get on the canoe, and get the hell out of here. Guys, like I said, that is going to wrap up this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. We do also offer channel memberships if that's something you're interested in. They start at $1.99 a month. Channel members get these videos early. They do also get a channel's members-only series if that's something you're interested in. Click the join button down below. We got to get the heck out of here. Let's get back safely to our island. I will see you guys in the next one. This Diplo is going to be a problem too, isn't it? Come on, let's go. Let's get the heck out of here. I'll see you guys on the next one.